Here's something that may seem obvious, but I just don't see in recreational tennis. When your opponent hits a drop shot, you must pump your arms to get there quickly. Let me show you what I mean. All right, so we've got the vintage Medvedev return of serve standing forever behind the baseline, and that's actually why Shapovalov went for that drop shot there. It is a great time to hit a drop shot when your opponent is standing really far back behind the baseline. They might stand far behind the baseline if you're just crushing the ball and they need time to react to your shot, or if you kind of hit a moon ball that pushes them back and they don't take it on the rise. When your opponent's far back behind the baseline, it's a good time to go for a drop because they have so far to run up to get to your shot. Your shot doesn't have to be as good as if they were like standing on the baseline, for instance. All right, so in this scenario, watch Medvedev. The first thing he does is he pumps his arms. Then he hits the shot, meaning the first thing he is an athlete. Like right now, he's not a tennis player. There's nothing about him that looks like a tennis player other than the racket in his hand. He's just running. Right? He could be playing soccer for all we know. He's just pumping his arms. Now he becomes a tennis player. So when your opponent tips the ball off the net, or if they go for a drop shot and you've got to really run this ball down, you got to run fast, pump your arms first, then prepare and become a tennis player second, and you'll be able to get to the ball when it's high or at its peak or very much before the second bounce, and you have more options. And this is actually why Shapo does not follow his drop shot in. Typically, when you hit a drop shot, you want to follow it in, right? Because your opponent, if they're barely going to get to that ball, you want to be up so that when they pop it up, you can put the ball away. But Shapo, realizing how high he hit the drop shot, look how high that ball goes up in the air. He realizes, look at Shapo's reaction. He's like, dang it, I didn't do much with that ball. So now Medvedev sees that Shapo is staying behind the baseline because he's afraid that Medvedev is going to crush the ball. In fact, look at right here. He's got his top spin grip. Shapo sees the grip that Medvedev is using, and Medvedev looks like he's going to crush it. And then right there, he changes his grip to more of a volley grip, and then he goes for a drop shot. And this is actually a great time to go for a drop. You want a drop shot? A drop shot. When your opponent hits a drop shot against you, it is really smart to hit a drop shot back on them, especially if your opponent is staying behind the baseline. So now look at Shapovalov pumping his arms, right? He's like, oh my gosh, he's running as hard as he can. He's not holding his racket forward at first. He's an athlete first. Then here he becomes a tennis player, right? That's the way you got to think of this. You're going to run down more of your opponent's drop shots and let cords if you think of that. So Medvedev right now is bisecting where the ball can possibly go. So smart for him. Shapo ends up hitting the net. But even if this ball goes over the net, Medvedev was right there to put the ball away. Very cool to see both of them running first, then preparing the racket, then running first, and then prepare the racket. This is how you play your best when a drop shot occurs. Now, if you're in the market for a new ball machine, here are 5 reasons why I recommend the Proton Ball Machine by Hydrogen Sports. And number 1, it's so lightweight and convenient to use. It only weighs 17 pounds. In fact, this ball machine weighs less than the ball hopper that you're going to take to the courts. Easy to use. It's so small and compact. You can easily put it right behind your car seat, right? You don't even have to put it in the trunk. You can just put it right on the floor behind your driver's or passenger seat. Super convenient. If you're not using your ball machine because it's big and bulky and heavy and cumbersome, check out the Proton because it's going to solve that problem. Reason number 2 that I love the Proton is the detachable battery. So many of you have really big and bulky ball machines that you have to take out of your car, take it into the house, and plug it in. This detaches, so you can just leave the ball machine in your car if you want, and just bring this into the house, and it charges just like a cordless drill. Super convenient. It charges extremely quickly, lasts forever. I mean, just like 8 hours, like it'll just last forever. So you're not going to run out of battery power, I can promise you. And then you're ready to go. So the fact that recharging the ball machine is so convenient, I love it. Reason number 3 I love the Proton is it's fully programmable. Now, when it arrives, it's got about 15 different drills already programmed in it, but you can create your own drills easily, and I mean easily, it takes no time at all. You control where you want the ball to land, you control the speed you want it to go, the spin, the amount of time in between each shot. It makes it really fun to be able to watch tennis on TV, see a certain pattern that you see the pros using, and then you just program it into your phone, and the next time you hop on the courts, it's right there. And not only can you control the ball machine with your phone, but you can use your watch. So you can just keep your phone on the side and you start it and stop it with your watch, going through all the drills that you want to practice. Super convenient. Now, the fourth thing that I love about the Proton just so happens to be my favorite, which is the light on the front that blinks 4 times really fast before the ball is going to come out. The light is like purplish blue, and it doesn't matter how bright of a day it is, you can easily see it. Think about when we hit on a ball machine, how it helps us with our stroke, sure, but we don't get to use a split step because we have no idea when the ball is going to come out. This light blinks 3 or 4 times right before the ball comes out. So as soon as you see it start blinking, you do a split step. So you can time a perfect split step and learn how to actually not just use great strokes, but actually use great footwork. The fact that this ball machine allows you to learn the proper timing of a split step and use the split step to change direction and get to more balls, incredible. And number 5, you get free shipping in the USA with my link. So at the end of this video, a link is going to pop up on the screen, then use that during checkout for free shipping. Now, before I share that link with you, if you're looking for practice partners in your local area, if you want to find stronger singles and doubles opponents near you, or you want to find a great local coach who can help you with your game, then check out PlayYourCourt. It's a database of players and coaches in your local area who you can contact today and start playing more tennis. I've put their link in the description. I'm also going to pin it in the first comment. Check out PlayYourCourt. You're going to love it. So click right there to check out the Proton Ball Machine, and with that link, you're given a coupon code for free shipping. When your opponent hits a drop shot, pump your arms as hard as you can. Get up to that ball quickly, then prepare your racket for the shot. If you do, there's no doubt you're going to gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reedy from 2MinuteTennis.net. You got this.